Hey everybody, I'm Manny here. Welcome back to another SoCal Shave. So we're going to be doing a little bit of a different kind of video today. I got some stuff I want to talk about. It might be more of a lengthy video and some products that I'm going to try out for the first time. And one of them is Chiseled Face. I've been wanting to use this soap for quite some time, from the very moment that I saw that it was released. A little backstory on me. When I first started wet shaving, I really wasn't into floral scents. Not that it's a floral scent, but because I saw the whole orange blossom, that's just what was in my head. The scent notes and stuff like that, if I remember, I'll put them on the screen there. But it's not really a floral scent. It's more of a like citrus, like a citrus peel kind of a scent, an orange peel kind of scent. It's more of a tangy, zesty kind of like soury. You get what I'm saying, right? Like when you bite into a peel or smell a fresh peeled orange, it's kind of was what I was seeing on some of the reviews. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So there we have it there. Brand new soap. Never used this scent, like I said. I have used Chiseled Face in the past. I've used Ghost Town Barber. I think it was called Ghost Town Barber. And another one, I don't remember what it was called, but I have used two of those, and they were pretty good. The formula is pretty solid, really dig it. And I got the Mattress After Shave Splash. I have opened it to smell it. I wanted to do like a little unboxing, but been there, done that. That's in the past. So I didn't want to really go into all that. I'm old, guys. I'm tired out. So, you get what you get and you don't get upset. So I want to be going in with the, this is the West Coast shaving brush. There you go. And this is a knot that I had to reset because it had came out. And what else? Gonna be going in with the Rockwell 6S today on the setting. Don't know if you guys can pick that up on the setting 2 plate. There we go, on the setting 2 plate. I already have it preloaded with an Astroblade, a used Astroblade. I don't know how many shades it's got on it. I do have a few of them here that I mixed up. So fingers crossed we're going to get along with that here today. And for those of you guys who remember, who have watched my videos, you know that I got a bunch of swirls in areas where, let's just say, right, that your skin in the area that you're trying to shave is flat and you can't get it because this area is kind of like rounded, or was it concaved, I think. So no matter how I position my razor or how I stretch my skin, there's still areas here that I can't get. And it's not that I'm being picky of being BBS. It's very there. It's very noticeable because I can't get to it. So I can get to it by stretching and stuff like that, but it does get irritated once in a while, especially when I'm not having a really good shave, the raid, laser combination, what have you. So I have one here, I got one here, and a very small spot here that's on the Adam's apple. No matter how I stretch it, sometimes it just doesn't work. So I decided to get the, I hope it doesn't fall out, the Merkur mustache trimmer. And here's some information on the bottom there, and I'll explain to you as to why I got this. So it's got two ends. It's got more of a narrow and a little bit more of a wider, broader, that's what I'm looking for her, razor area. I can't think right now, guys, I'm sorry. So this is what it looks like there. So again, it's double-sided. You have the more wider and broader side and the more narrow side, and these were used for people who like all the the mustache, the twirling and stuff like that, or maybe you just want to really dial in and clean up certain areas and stuff like that, so you get into like the small areas up here. What I want this for is when I can't get into areas here, maybe use this side or use this side depending on how I get along with it. I did buy a pack of 10 blades. I've never used this before. I've seen it many years ago when I first started wet shaving, and these are the blades there. And so we shall see how we get along with these. Um, so, um, I just really haven't been up to doing shaving videos. I've been working a lot of hours. Um, Here's what they come in, this little packet. And my finger, good God, I did something really stupid. I was trying to thump my tires with my hammer, a big hammer, one of those big, like, kind of like a mini sledgehammers like this, but it's got like a kind of sledgehammer head. And I carry that with me because there's times where I've needed it on the road to fix something, to move axle pins, and I've used it a lot. So I carry it, and I use that as my tire thumper. So this is gonna be interesting. How do I? Okay, so give me a sec. So it's got that little notch right there. You guys can pick that up, and you gotta be very careful because these, I believe, are double-sided. Right? Yeah, they are double-sided. Definitely double-sided. So you don't want to get your finger. Oh, there we go. You don't want to get your finger caught there or there. So it's kind of a challenge. Not really a challenge, but you got to be very careful. And the notch meets with that hole in the back there. And we shall see how we get along with it. There we have it. So, yeah, I was doing my inspection, and I want to go bump the tire, and my dumbass wasn't paying attention. I had my hand in the way, and I went right on my finger. Luckily, it's rubber, and it was a tire, and it bounced back, and the damage wasn't really bad, but I heard my finger kind of squeal, kind of like I busted a vein. It was kind of weird. You could hear it, like, I don't know, kind of like when you open up a beer. Speaking of beer, I'm gonna go ahead and have this, but it just made this kind of like escape, like air escaping or something. I don't know, it was so weird. It was kind of cringy because I was like, God dang, what the hell did I just do? I was scared to take my glove off because I was like, man, it was, you know, when you hit something really hard, it gets like warm, and my first reaction was, damn, I just busted my finger open and it's probably bleeding, because I've seen that in the work field where someone's hit themselves with a hammer or squished themselves so bad that the blood vessels exploded, and it, you know, it's not a pretty sight. So let's go ahead and get into the shave here. So I got a lot to talk about. Not really nothing serious, just what's on my mind. I haven't done a video like this in a while, you know, speaking my mind, what have you. Just making sure we're recording. I do have minimal battery life, so I just want to make sure that it's still recording, because you'll get that little screen that pops up. And this is, I don't know if it's cured all the way, but it's a soft kind of a soap, not a croap, but pretty close to it. It's getting there. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock some of this water out. This is a big knot, and we'll probably be here a while. Let me go ahead and go in there with it. So we'll see. Let's see how we do. Yeah, so it's not really it's not nothing really serious at all. It's just something I had on my mind. So I don't know what it was. One day I was driving through Santa Nella, out of all places, right? Santa Nella and Santa Paula kind of area. I drive up and down around that area a lot, and I was able to smell the orange blossoms. And I was like, man, I really want to get that soap that I've been wanting to, you know, this soap. But in my mind, I always thought it was an orange blossom scent. Never really looked at the profile. I just always thought it was an orange blossom scent. And I'm getting some orange, not the typical orange you would think of. It's not not like an artificial orange, but it's like an orange peel, like the inside peel of an orange. I don't know. So I really wanted something that was orange blossom, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna jump on the website and I'm just gonna buy it. I'm gonna pull the trigger finally. You know, something about just the times I've gone by. I don't know. I've been wanting to try floral scents. Like I've been more into florals for some reason. Not that I have floral scents, but just things I didn't like before, things I wasn't really fond of. Not that they're up floral scents, but that's what I get from those scents when I first smell them. Some of them, again, I'm gonna say some stuff right now. You're gonna be like, "What the hell?" It has no florals in it. It has nothing to do with florals, but that's what I got. That was my initial impression when I first smelt it. When I first got my hands on it. So that's what I'm saying. So that's my initial first reaction. It smells floral. Now I have smelt this a long time ago. Again, when I first got into wet shaving, and I'm gonna load the hell out of this. Gives me enough time to talk and explain, focus on what I'm trying to say. So yeah, driving through Santa Paula, all that area up there is all citrus groves. On occasion, you'll get like a cherry blossom, and man, cherry blossom again, florals. I wasn't a big fan of the smell of florals, and the cherry blossoms that are up there has really got my attention. Has got my attention, and so I was like, man, I'm gonna start looking into some florals, you know, and something that I would relate to florals. Again, this is not a floral scent. I don't remember if it's got floral scent. I don't know. I'm not a damn YouTube reviewer. I just use my stuff as it is, and I explain to you what I get, and yeah. Anyways, so and it piqued my interest. So I started thinking about the past, you know, of when I got into wet shaving and how things were. You know what? Let me take a swig right quick. Got my Mr. Crappie mug that my wife got me a while back. Started thinking about the past and the way things were. Just memories, you know, like, man, those were the good old days, you know. Really missed being on camera. But not being on camera as you see it right now. Being on camera as it was, let's say 3 years ago, you know, where I was really focused and dedicated on doing my videos and pumping them out, and that led to me wanting to talk to a couple of friends to catch up with that I haven't talked in a long time in the wet shaving community. And what I had told them, you know, what I'm telling you now, followed it up with, I remember when I was banging these videos out. I told him, believe it or not, I said about 90% of my videos that I did or was doing back in those days were all on camera. I almost never did a shave off camera. And why? Because I was so excited about the hobby that I got into that I wanted to share every initial reaction. I wanted you guys to get every expression firsthand. And I said, man, you know, I really miss those days. That is a big knot that's not going to fit in my bowl. I have my scuttle here, my brush warmer, should I say. Yeah, so this video is going to be a little long probably. Because again, I don't feel like editing too much. And I don't want to have to go back and see, I'm talking too much, I got to shorten the video. It is what it is, so. So I just wanted to speak freely, not have to worry about editing this too much. So I said to them, yeah, every video that I've done had all been on camera. And I said, no, it feels just weird, that I'm doing this off camera or doing my shaves off camera. And I said, I miss those days. And it got to me so bad that I called up a few guys. I called up a few old guys. Not just one, but a few. Because I missed it. And I just wanted to catch up, Who's what, where, and how. What's happening out there. And yeah, I can do that by jumping on, a YouTuber's video, but I just haven't had the time. Just, how do I say this without sounding rude or being offensive? I don't know how to explain this. Give me a second. I just didn't care for it anymore. Like, how should I say? I should have paused there because it sounded rude. I just didn't care for it anymore to keep up on the know. You see what I'm saying? Because I had all that I wanted. And that's normally why I was on there. To catch up with friends and see what was going on out there, To see, oh, you know what? I'd like to try that. Well, that's a neat razor, or that's a nice brush, Not that I was trying to copy anybody, but that's how you learn. That's how you know. You understand? By saying, hey, I would like to try a certain type of brush, a certain type of soap. I wonder if there's a video out there for it, and you go and you scour the internet and lo and behold. So that's what it was all about back in those days. So I became friends with a lot of these YouTubers. I talked to them. I used to talk to them on the phone. And then everything, just COVID came and just, excuse my language, man, but it fucked everything up. It feels so weird doing a video like this. It's almost like the old Manning. Talking about topics and what have you, and I really not had much to say other than work being shit and what have you, but I really can't wait to see what you guys say in the comments. So Again, I've talked to some of these guys on the phone, and it stopped because again, COVID got in the way. Things just took a turn for the worst, and things happened with my pops. Things happened with the business. Things were happening at home, family, and I just had a fucking up, dude. I said fuck it with everything. I just didn't. It felt like. I felt like I was wasting time in a way. I said this before that when I got into weight shaving, this was like an outlet. This was a way of releasing, a way of venting, therapeutic. Even I said, and you would think with everything that I've gone through, you would think I'd be more on camera, right? But it couldn't be further from the truth. And it's a total opposite. And now that I'm in a good place again, I just started thinking about stuff, and reminiscing, so to say. What do you call my brush warmer stood up all the lather, everything's in there because it's not meant for a big brush like this. So yeah, I called up with a few of the guys and I talked to them about the situation, how I was feeling, what have you, and before I got on the phone with them, something was like, let me just see what's up with old friends. So I got on YouTube. And I started checking out some of the old guys. Give me a second, guys. My son just came into the room. Alright, sorry about that. I bought my son this new I forgot what step we're on. I think we're against the grain, right? I bought my son this one of those pull string helicopters that go up in the air and it got lights and what have you. And I guess he was looking up at it when it came down and it got him in the face. It didn't cut him or anything, it didn't bruise him, but it left like a red line mark. So here I am getting something that's got protectors on the blades, because when we were young they didn't have protectors and he's still got hurt. What the hell? Yeah, so I scoured the internet for a couple of my buddies. I checked up on a few of them. I didn't really watch any of their videos. I just fast forward, skim through them. Some of them I watched on super high speed mode just to see what was going on, I watched a video of Nomio's, one of the old videos of Chris Bailey. And I began to see a pattern, and with good reason. Again, I watched Nomio, Chris Bailey, some of the Stallion, a few guys, and I noticed that some of them were doing videos 1 month, and then off for 2 months, 1 week off for 2 weeks. Some that have been gone for a year and then came back. So I'm not the only one, you know. And what really sparked my interest into the topic that I'm telling you about now, and wanting to know more and research a little bit, I really don't leave this on camera for you guys, but again, I really don't want to edit much. Because you're really seeing what I take out of the videos every day, or every shading video. Was a video of his where I don't know if it was like a sofa session. I think, I'm not sure. I don't remember what it was, but he was answering questions, and one of the questions from the viewers was, "What do you think about the drama between the soap company? It's a soap company that's happening right now." And I was like, "What the hell? What's going on now?" So back in the day, when I first got into the hobby, there was drama. Yes, you know, you're gonna get drama everywhere, but it wasn't the way as you see it now. Because a buddy of mine told me it wasn't that serious, and others saying it got pretty crazy. And back when I first got into the hobby again, like I said, the drama was there, but they didn't make it known. Like, it wasn't something that they were trying to do and prove a point. God bless you, Papa. God bless you. And I was like, and for people to be asking Chris what they think of the situation at hand, was like, dang, it must be pretty crazy, you know. And I come to find out that people were arguing about, you know, people copying, you know, soap. So what I'm looking for, can't think of the word. Not ingredients, but trying to be like them, basically. Can't think of the word right now. Formulations. Trying to copy formulations. Give me a second, guys. Alright, guys, sorry. Just gonna clean up the knot here. Yeah, so people were copying soap formulations and saying they copy their scent and their style, and I just felt it's bad on both parts, because it shows who you are, you know. When you're trying to copy another company, there could be a limit, you know. You're trying to better a formulation, or you're trying to um, that person is like your a wet shaving hero. You want to be like them, you know. But to outright, copy somebody, and not give credit where credit is due, then I think that's when it starts becoming a bit outrageous. I'm just being very careful here, guys, because believe it or not, I haven't had a oh, I just got myself there. I haven't had a 3-pass shave in a while. And I know this is going to be a bit controversial and a bit taboo. But, or sacrilegious, however you guys see it. I've been using a cartridge razor and latherless shave cream. Let me go ahead and rinse off, guys. Give me a sec. All right, let's see how we do here. So let me try this out. I really should be using something to make it feel better, right? Huh, it seems to be doing the trick, I think. I know you guys might be thinking this is too much, man. You give it up, but no. Yeah, but no. If this is gonna make me feel better, so be it. Wow, what a difference. Yeah, I'm happy with the razor. It's doing what I was hoping it was gonna do. Cause not that the razor, not that the regular DE razors are wide or at all, but I have noticed that maybe if I got in this razor, it'd be a little better, and it is. I'm definitely a happy man. No buyer's remorse here. All right. I had did already an initial cleanup, but I just did it really fast. And I had a bunch of soap on my face still. So I don't know how many shaves that razor has, but I got a good shave from it. And you guys know I don't like Astros. Yeah, so going back on what I was saying earlier. All right, I got some alum in my mouth and I spit it out, and I just didn't want that on camera. So after catching up with the guys, seeing all the drama, decided to pick up the phone, call a couple of friends, ask them what was going on, explain to them how I've been feeling, and just telling them, I just missed it, and I just feel bad that I haven't been posting. Oh, this one's nice. Whoa, it's got menthol in it, right? Yeah, that's got menthol in it. Oh, look, I can smell more of the bittersweet on this one. It smells like the soap, but it's got a different, like it adds more to it. Yeah, and just tell me, I just feel bad I haven't been posting, because I want to post, but I told him I just didn't have like the want, the love, the initiative, whatever you want to call it. I just didn't have it anymore, And give me a second. All right, I forgot that I had this, and I was like, you know what? Let's use it. So, before I put this on, the scent of the soap, I'm happy with it. I'll tell you right now, back in the day, I probably wouldn't have been. But I'm going to go on some of this here. I think this is going to do really well. It's going to really brighten up the scent. And they were like, yeah, dude, you got burnt out and what have you. And I said, I don't know if the word burnt out is really the word you use, because I said before COVID, before my dad, I said I felt fine. I didn't really feel burnt out. I mean, they might have slowed down a bit. I said, but just I have noticed that COVID did change a lot of things for a lot of people. I guess people became more interactively social, and more family oriented. Enjoy your family, because people were dropping like flies. Pardon my expression, but god dang, in my line, it was bad. And yeah, so I said, I don't think that's the word. COVID just did something, and I don't have the word, or don't know how to explain that or express that, but the way that I'm doing it now. And I hope you guys don't mind me venting or just getting my mind free of all the shit that's in my head. But yeah, I was like, it's just something different. I said, I don't know how to explain it. I said, but I miss it, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna continue doing what I was doing before, and I was still planning to do it, but I just didn't have time to really post any videos. Like I mentioned before, I told him, I said, this is why I got those shave sticks. I said, because it's something that I really wanted. I wanted to add to my arsenal things that I wanted in the past that I couldn't get because I didn't really find them attractive in the wet shaving sense. They didn't call to me. They weren't. It didn't feel. I wanted, but I was like, I can get something more better. I can invest my money in something different, and I just never pulled the trigger. So I was like, that's what I'm gonna continue doing. You know, I got the shave sticks that I want so far. Maybe there's some that I might be missing. I'll probably look into it. But I was like, you know, I said I wasn't really gonna get any more wet shaving gear. I'm really not, but I guess I'm just gonna pick up some of the old stuff that I missed out on that I really wanted to try. And that's about it. But it's not gonna be anything about buying anything new and what's Noel, keeping up with the Joneses, man. I've been there, done that. Not that I was trying to keep up with the Joneses. It's stuff that I wanted that attracted my attention. But now I'm just like, man, I got so much stuff now. I'm just gonna focus on the smaller things. Now again, just because I have a lot of stuff doesn't mean I want to get more stuff. I mean, it's wet shaving. We're still gonna buy more stuff, right? So one of them was a chiseled face, and I'm happy that I got it. And one of the reasons that I didn't want to pick it up was because back in the day, I had a lot of well, I don't want to say a lot, but I had a really good handful of picking and choosing where I wanted to buy my auto from, because I had about 5 wet shaving stores in my area. I had not Peter Chircalis's. There's 2 of them. There's the shave shop and the shaving shop. We had the shaving shop in La Puente, I think. I don't know, was it La Puente? No, West Covina. I think it's West Covina. We had West Covina. We had Old Town Pasadena. Then we had the chisel face. I forgot what it was called back in the day. I think it was called the Groomtorium. The Groomtorium in Ontario. What other ones? Man, we had a West Coast shave. There's a few, and I can't think of them all. But and I bought all of my products from those stores, and I picked and chose and smelled everything that I have, and I have no buyer's remorse because I picked them up and I liked them and I bought them because I enjoyed them. And I have like maybe 3 or 4, maybe 5 soaps that I picked up, and I was like, I didn't like them because I bought them online, and that's the thing, you know. So if you guys saw my video that I did, and that's the last damn video I'm gonna make of my shaving den, I got a lot of shit, and probably about 95% of that stuff I picked up and I got a smell. So that's pretty good. So can you imagine people don't have stores in their areas and how much stuff that they bought in and gotten rid of and how much money they spent? Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So I was scared to pull the trigger on this, but I was like, you know what? I did get a chance to smell this and some of the other stuff that are coming, and I don't know what the hell is happening with the postal, but they're pissing me off. I paid for this stuff 2 weeks ago, and it still hasn't gotten here. So, some of the other ones I picked up were, I think I got 4 or 3. I can't think of them because I was actually talking to some buddies of mine and I couldn't remember the other one either. And now I forgot one of the other ones. God dang it! So I picked up Fine L'Orange Noir, Soap and Splash. Then I got Fine's Italian Citrus. Then I got that blue label one. It's like a baby blue. Not this one. I have this one. It's not this one. It's another one. It's like based off of a cologne. I don't remember the name of the cologne, but I can't remember the name of it. Again, I don't really want to do too much editing. So if I do remember and I want to edit and post it, I'll post it on the screen. But I got that, and I think I may have picked up something else. I don't remember. I could have sworn it was 4 items. So it might have just been 3. I'm not sure. And I picked those up because 2 of those, the citrus, the Italian Citrus, and the Fine L'Orange Noir, I gotten a smell back in the day I wasn't really fond of, but something about the citrusness of driving through Santa Nella, Santa Paula, smelling the orange blossoms has just been really calling to me, and I remember those scents vaguely, and remembering the scents vaguely, now I feel like I'm gonna enjoy that, and I'm glad that I enjoyed this one because man, it might not be for everybody. Not that it's a bad scent, but it's not. It's not like, oh, I like oranges and it smells like oranges. No, it's a different type of experience in orange. Again, it doesn't smell artificial at all, but it's almost like a blue moon, kind of that taste, that smell. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe like a chop top. Whole garden kind of vibe, kind of feel. I don't know. That's kind of funny that I'm thinking about it. Maybe because I'm drinking the beer, but it's relaxing. It's inviting, and mixing with this one, it's man. I like it because it smells. This smells a lot like a very strong orange, and not artificial. It smells like a real like those angel oranges. Well, I think they're called angel oranges, right? Or those little baby oranges, the tangerines or whatever. Very citrusy, sugary, just very in your face. But then I can smell the bitterness and the citrus. Man, I'm digging it. I don't know if you guys can see it on my face. So thinking about that, I picked up those scents and I figured, you know what? I'm gonna get those. I can remember vaguely the scent, and I think I'm gonna enjoy them. So I purchased it. Again, it's kind of sad because I really thought it would be. Not that I'm disappointed. I'm very happy with it. But when I bought it and I looked up the scent notes, I thought it was gonna be a orange blossom scent. And again, I'm very happy that I got this. No buyer's remorse at all. I will be definitely using this multiple times again. So now I'm wondering who out there makes a good soap. I don't want to go with a smaller company soap. Not that I'm just being bougie or anything like that, but I want someone big, someone like Chisel Face, someone like PAA, someone like Declaration Grooming, like Holy Cow, those bigger up companies. Someone who makes a citrus vibe-ish, orange blossom scent. If you guys know someone like that, please let me know. Someone on the higher end, not that I'm knocking anybody on the lower end, or someone who's been there a long time, but someone just really out there, like these guys are. Again, I'm not knocking anybody. I just really want something out there. And if you guys know anybody who makes a orange blossom scent, let me know. So yeah, I picked up those scents, and we'll see how we go. But sorry for the long. I just really wanted to get this off my chest and talk about it and stuff like that, like I was saying. And yeah, so the wet shaving community, talking about going back on that a little bit. I just it made me want to like get back into it a little bit more. Now that like I'm mentally I'm more stable, I'm more focused. Things are getting a little bit better at work. It made me want to miss it. I guess it was good to stay away for a bit. I don't know how many videos I'm gonna be putting out after this. I might not put a video for another month or so. I don't know. It just gave me that feel, that want, that love, that it gave me that oomph that I had back then, and it just reminded me. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a video, man. I'm gonna make a video. I miss it. So I picked up these products, and that's what we have here. So I'm hoping it's gonna get a little bit better later on the road. We'll see what happens, but it sparked something in me, and I was like, it made me feel good because I was thinking about, I was talking to some of the guys. I was like, you know what, and a buddy of mine made a very good. He explained it pretty damn well, and I was like, you know what, that's very true. He was talking about us wet shavers, the guys who like myself in my era, in my realm of guys that I've talked about a lot. We were like the pioneers of wet shaving. If you really think about it, really think about it, we were, because a lot of these guys set the foundation. Very true. I cannot take that from anybody, and I give them all the credit and where credit is due. You got the Stallion, you got Ray Pope, you got Lynn Abrams, all the old school guys, all those guys set the foundation for us because they were doing videos when wet shaving really wasn't cool. They were just doing it because hey, they're shaving with straight razors and what have you. And think about the soap that they had back in those days. It wasn't all that great, but damn, do they work? They still work. I got soaps that these guys are using, and I still love them to this day. So stuff like that, you think about it, but us wet shavers like myself in my era, we hit it hard, man. We hit it really hard. We were knocking them out the park. Like every week we had a new video. You guys know, like, I got teased a lot for being Mr. Mail Call Manny. And every week, man, I had mail calls after mail calls after mail calls. And that wasn't just me, it was a lot of us guys, and that was because you had all the new formulas coming out, all the new scents that were coming out. And if you kind of notice it now, it kind of like plateaued. Is exactly what my buddy was talking about. It kind of like plateaued because if you think about it as a scale, you had all the guys down here, all the old school guys. Not that I'm taking anything from them because they started it all. But once they got to like us, like the like myself, you got Nomo, you got Chris Bailey, you have I can't think of his name right now. What's his name? Good God, I can't remember their names right now. It's been so long since I've talked to these guys. Shave Wise, you have Stephen Cure, you have man, there's so many guys. Ken Serves, so many. I'm not taking away from anybody. I just can't remember all the names right now because it's been so long since I've been in the wet shaving community, in the realm circle, if you will. And when that happened, like, so you had all the old school guys and the mid guys, where everything was just banging, like you really couldn't get much more better. You can fine tweak something, but man, we hit the peak. Like, we were knocking them out right when everything was just booming. We did it all. And now I've noticed that all the wet shavers now are using stuff where it's just like, that's as good as it's gonna get. You're gonna get a few more tweaks in here, but damn, how much more milk can you put in a damn soap? How much more ingredients can you put in a soap? How many much more scents can you do? I mean, we've been there, done that. So you think about it, like we really did it. We really did it. We talked about trying to get Gillette to come out with wet shaving gear, and they finally did. And I'm proud of that because did I do it? No, but I was part of that. Because we were pushing hard. We talked about it a lot on my channel, a lot with other guys' channels, and so that makes me really proud because if I feel like, I was in the know, in the now when all that stuff was happening, when it was booming with wet shaving. Not that it's stopped, but it has slowed down significantly, and yeah, it just makes me feel good thinking about those old times. I'm like, damn, can you imagine all the wet shavers are out here now going and using soaps that were from back then? Like they have it made. they have it freaking made. We have gone through so many soaps, so many formulations, aerations, some bad, some good, some that burnt my skin, you saw. So it's that's what really sparked something in me, and I was like, what? Let's see, let's give it another go. See how we do. Not that I'm gonna stop anytime soon or anything like that, but yeah, they have slowed down definitely because, like I said, work has been just work, family, things have been all kind of ups and downs and crazy, what have you, a big roller coaster, and just haven't had the time. And I'm really happy that that conversation, that thought of mine, that driving through Santa Nala and Santa Paula kind of like sparked something in me and said, I'm gonna pull the trigger on this kind of stuff. Really sparked something in me, and I'm really happy that it did, because I'm feeling good that I'm expressing myself and that I'm getting this off my chest, because damn, it's been really messing with me. But man, I'm gone on a rant here. I hope you guys enjoyed the shave, guys. It was a freaking awesome shave. I really enjoyed the shave. And if you guys have any insight, inputs, any comments, anything you want to ask me, anything you want to drop down below, any information about the soaps that I'm looking for, stuff like that, please chime down below. I really want to try to get into the old schooler vibe kind of era of wet shaving kind of things. Might make no damn sense, but you get what I'm saying. So I really don't want to get anything new. If something new comes out, it's got to be something wow, like damn, I gotta have that, you know. But as for now, you know, if you know, I'm really big into like old school scents, man. I love old school scents. You guys know me. I have another one down here somewhere that I've got plenty of old school scents. Cat Club Guy. I love old school scents. Another one I definitely want to pick up is Wave. I want Wave so bad that it's based on an old school Gillette scent. A buddy of mine, Gerardo, actually is the one who had hit up. Can't think of his name. Good God. The man behind Wave. I've been gone for a long time because I forgot a lot of names and companies. I can't think of the damn name right now. But yeah, my buddy Gerard is the one who actually mentioned it, and he made that scent because he had brought it up to him. He had the old school aftershave and says, "Hey, this smells really good. Would you mind making this soap?" And it was a blockbuster. It went off. So Wave's another one. So I want to get some like old school scents, so your grandpa kind of scents that people don't like. I love those kind of scents. So anyways, any information you got for me, please chime down below, and I will catch you guys on the next shaving video. Later, guys.